Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Adrodals Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the T-62A. This is a Soviet medium tank, a vehicle that features a really solid amount of DPM, great gun depression, good mobility, only bad accuracy. And when I say bad accuracy, I mean it's not awful. It's .317, which is bad for a medium, but it's still fine. It's got good aiming time at 2.9 seconds. A lot of people stopped liking the T-62A when it got the mobility buff and the accuracy nerf, but I'm actually the opposite. I started playing the T-62A when it got these changes, because personally I really like the mobility that the 62A has now. I've always felt like it was kind of slow going at 50 kilometers per hour, especially when the 140 went like 56. So now the fact that this tank does actually have a decent top speed, and then when you add that into the fact that as well, the 62A still has a really solid gun, it's got great DPM, good turret armor, it's just a really good tank with a bit of an, surprising playstyle. So let's see what we can do here. We've got a TVP up against us, which is a bit cringe in it. I hate they're not the 62, the TVP. As many of you know, the TVP is quite a toxic vehicle as of right now. I'm really hoping that Wargaming will eventually come to their senses and nerf that vehicle, but, well, that is not the case for now. The Sheridan and I are going to poke this bush here, because, well, if you'll take a look, the majority of our team's going over there. So, yeah, it looks like the Sheridan's going to leave. I'm just going to spot a teeny bit here before I do. It's always good to see what's going here, and yeah. Now that I've spotted the majority of their lineup, I'm going to leave. Let's go over here, and goodbye. Alright, so we are not detected. Actually, no, we are detected. I mean, it's not like it really matters. We are already completely gone. The Sheridan and I are going to ditch. And the good news is that because we've spotted the majority of the enemy team, look at that. Oh yeah, that yo just got badonkered because our team was able to pre-position and get shots on them. Unfortunately, the Sheridan and I did not get assistance damage for that, which I think we should have. But, oh well. We're going to make our way off to the side, and at this point, the enemy team's in some serious doo-doo, because not only are we way up on base capture, but as well, well, yeah, they're just getting bonked and slonked. Alright, well, there's one shell into the Type 71. I can't get any more out. We also got the TVP camping in their spawn, oddly enough. Okay. Well, I'm guessing the TVP dumped his clip, because our E5 is down a lot of health. So if that's the case, I'm going to push with the 57 Heavy over towards the side of this TVP, because I just hate fighting this tank. As many of you know, this is just a vehicle that is not very fun to fight. So, goodbye, TVP. You will no longer be on my enemy list. Ah! That shell just went right over the waffle. That's a bit of a sad moment there. But it's all fine. It's only like 300 damage we missed out on anyway. Now, you'll notice, as I said, the DPM is still great on this tank. And even though the dispersion is not amazing... Oh my god, we hit his gun. Well, that wasn't really a dispersion moment. That was just bad luck. But, as you can see, even though the dispersion is not amazing anymore, it's still good enough. I mean, we still have plenty of DPM to just butter right through that VK-45. And, I mean, he does not stand a chance whatsoever. Let's see if we can get one more shell into his upper plate really quickly here. Aiming in. Bonk. There you go. And the beautiful fire finishes him off. Alright, well, not too bad at all so far. We are up to a pretty beefy chunk of damage, over 2,000. Let's see what else we can do. We got the WZ-111, or no, that's the 113 over there. Okay, so that's a bit of a strong tank I'm going to have to be a tiny bit careful about. We also got the 57 Heavy over here, and look at that, 525 HE into his rear. And even though you think you're getting away, you're not. There you go. Long live the T-57 Heavy. With that, they only have 3 tanks left, one of them being the Waffenträger, who, well, I was thinking about just waiting for, but honestly, the only guy left that has a lot of HP I want to go for is this, the enemy WZ-113. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on my adrenaline, get a nice bounce on my turret armor, reload again. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. There you go. Another nice shot, and are we going to be able to get another one in? Ooh, ha, ha. Oh, yeah, that guy just got badonkered, and that was a pretty solid game. Over 4,000 damage, we used the mobility, we were able to use the gun. This is what I've always really wanted the 62A to be able to do. is just have that mobility, have that flexibility to flank, reposition, get the shots in. We even assisted about 700 damage. I'm not exactly sure what we did that assistance on, but we must have spotted somebody. But there you go. Pretty easy victory. That poor Type 71 just got deleted on the enemy team. And so did that Yo. That guy, I'm surprised he actually lived throughout the entire battle, but that Yo got, what, 1,600 health off him? Looked like the 183 Hesh penned him, and then somebody else shot him as well, and yeah, that was about all the fun he had that battle. That is one of the things that is nice about spotting for your team. If you have a bunch of tank destroyers, like this team, we have a 183 and a 4005, and you're on a map like Faust where there are open corridors where you can spot people crossing, then it gives your team the initial positioning to wait for the enemy to make that overpoke. And that's exactly what I did there. So because of that, I was able to just completely bleed the enemy team and get some nice shots out. Now this battle, I am going to go towards base D. I don't even know why I was going to B. I think it was because I just saw my 92 going there and my brain autopiloted. But yeah, obviously I'm going to spot towards base D. Hopefully my 4005 will help me out here. It looks like they got a Minnow, T30, so they got some good tank destroyers, to be completely honest. There is the enemy 92E1. And, oh, I thought he was going to back up. Okay, we got lucky. We got very lucky. I thought he was going to continue backing up, and he didn't. And, oh, wow, we are just getting super lucky today. Shells bouncing left, right, and center on me, which is quite rare, judging that I am in a tank that obviously does not feature incredible armor. There you go. I could have slapped that guy in the turret, but why risk it when I can just wait a little bit longer and get a free biscuit? Alright, well, we know the 92E1 is off to the side somewhere there, but I'm not too worried about that at all. I'm going to push over here where the 907 is, get another nice slap into his vehicle, and then put on my adrenaline, and hello, good sir. How are you doing? I'm hoping that my 4005 will come over here and help me out, but it doesn't really seem like it matters all too much. This 907's already lost a huge chunk of his HP, and, well, at this point, he's just gonna die. Goodbye. There you go. Nice. And the 92E1's actually in mid, so it doesn't even matter. With that, the 4005 and I have successfully killed 2 tanks on the enemy team. And once again, this is where that mobility doesn't really matter too much on this tank. I mean, yeah, I could have had more accuracy, but was it really important? No, not really at all. The 4005 makes... Okay, well, I was going to say the 92 a one-shot for me, but my gun said big no-no. Alright, but this is where, again, that mobility is nice. You can see here we're going 55, which allows me to much faster get behind this K91. And because we still have good on-movement dispersion, I'm able to get behind this guy. Now we're going to start getting some shells into the Minnow here. This tank is so dang slow on its, it's just so sad how slow the Minnow is, but I'm not going to complain. That's some free damage for us. We're going to get a nice shell to the side of the K91, and... Hooah! Ah, I tried to ram him. But, oh well. Not a bad battle at all. We were able to deal probably over 3,000 damage still. Let's take a look. Victory! But as you can see, this is the T62A. It's just a great tank. 3,719 damage. We're able to come out with a very easy victory following our team. I will give that 4005 some credit. He helped me out big time there. That Vickers CR, that Object 907 definitely would have YOLO'd me, and it probably wouldn't have been fun. So you get a thumbs up. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think twice to judge the 62A. Oh, it's bad accuracy now, it's unenjoyable. I think the tank is more enjoyable than it's ever been. And this is a great tank line to go down. I mean, the whole line is pretty fun. The 54 is great after they buffed its upper plate. The T44 is great, or you can even go for the 54 lightweight and get as well the 200 LT while getting the 62A, and then you can also get the 140. All the tanks are great. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.